Guys, I think I'm having a midlife crisis. So I just got done seeing The Bad Guys 2. And I was thinking to myself, you know, I'm pretty sure I reviewed the first one. And yes, guys, if you look on my channel, I did indeed do that. But what shocks me is that it was 3 years ago. I know what you're thinking. That's not a big deal, 3 years. Well, it is to me, because I didn't realize I've had this channel for about 3 years now. Pretty crazy, pretty cool stuff. But guys, I went back and I watched that review because it's been a long time since I've watched the actual original film. I pretty much only watched it in theaters. And I gotta be honest, I wasn't huge on the movie. I know that might be a cardinal sin, but you know, aside from the animation being phenomenal, of course, it is a very samey kind of movie. You know, it's the same thing every time. What if the bad guy wasn't the bad guy? You know, stuff like that. It's fine. It works. It's a good story to tell. But how does it fare to the movie I just got done watching? Guys, The Bad Guys 2, I can indeed report, is better than the first one. And again, I like the first one. I just wasn't that impressed with it. Again, aside from animation. But the second one, hoo boy, it improves on just about everything in terms of animation. Animation, they hype it up like crazy here, dude. They go so unnecessarily hard with this stuff. It's insane. It's actually insane. Like, there's this one scene where they have to enter this like luchador contest, and just the absolute intensity of the crowd, the colors they use just splashing across the screen is intense. One of the scenes that you do see in the trailers is the rocket ship like blasting off. And that looks so good, dude. That mixed with the score makes for some incredible scenes. Like, there were scenes that literally jaw-dropping, looked close to Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I wouldn't say it quite got on that level, but it got pretty damn close. Other positives, I mean, the film, it's got jokes. It's got jokes. The film can be pretty funny. There was one specific joke, kids cover your ears. The one adult joke, the snake is dating the crow. He's like holding a wrench or something. He's like fiddling with like a tool or something. And then he's basically like, yeah, you like that? You like that, bitch? And then the crow's like, oh. Okay, it's not exactly that, but okay, he essentially, it's a joke about him, you know, doing the shebanka bank, you know what I'm saying? And it was funny. Granted, sometimes the humor gets really cringy too. I get it, it's a kids movie. You gotta have the fart jokes. But hoo boy, whenever the piranha guy's on screen, they lay those fart jokes on. Like, it's a whole plot point in the last little bit with like, all right, the spacesuit is filled with farts. Oh, there's a pen. Then he pokes a hole in the spacesuit. But instead of killing him immediately, it like propels him forward. So yeah, I mean, you know, humor's hit or miss. Animation is always God tier. But I think my biggest gripe when it comes to this franchise, I guess, so far, is just the script. Because like, you can have a really good script in a kids movie. Like, again, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, God tier example. It's so good. But then you have ones like this where, again, we're not focusing on the whole, you know, actually, I'm thinking about being good. This one, we fully transitioned into they are the good guys. It's sort of just, this one's an expansion of the first one. It's like DLC, if you will, where essentially they're like, okay, we're good, but we got to prove to people that we're good. So, you know, it sort of stays in this really safe lane, which is fine, but at the same time, there's no character development. Each character that is in this film it has the same personality from the beginning to the exact same thing at the end. You know, if there's no, you know, slip ups or swap ups or whatever, There's like one point where the wolf is like, oh, maybe being bad is good for like 2 seconds. And then his buddies are just like, no, it's not. And he's like, okay, all right. I was just kidding. And then that's all that comes of that. So yeah, I don't know. I would just like a little bit more character. Even the new characters, I mean, they're very one note. You know, you have the horny crow, you have the stupid pig woman, and then you have Tai Lung's little sister, and they're all just kind of the same, so it's whatever. I think this movie is a touch forgettable. It's a good movie though. This is a great film. This is one that I would gladly put on for some, you know, if I had kids, I'd put it on for them, sure. I'd sit down, I'd have a little chuckle at the snake eating pussy joke, you know? But I think this is a solid 6 out of 10. Again, not a bad score. I just think this is an above average movie. And that is a really good compliment. And I just hope that if they come out with a third one, if this does well, that they'll do a little bit more in the character department. They'll do a little bit more with the plot. The visuals they got down. They don't need to change a damn thing with that stuff. And the humor, you know what? You can have your cringe humor. That's fine. For me, it's just let's up the ante with the plot, because it's the same thing with the first movie. Like I do not remember what happened in the first one, and I think that they realized that too, because they actually have a moment at the very beginning where they're like, "Oh yeah, we're good guys now. Here's what happened in the first film," which thank God. Because one of my little brother went with me to see it, and he had never seen the first one, and I don't think he had any issues. There's not exactly a lot of the bad guys lore, so yeah. Well, anyway, guys, yeah, 6 out of 10. What did you think? Did you go out and see it? I guess, do you need to go to the theater for this? I'm gonna say no. I'd say wait for this to show up on Netflix or something, wherever it'll go. But yeah, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Catch me on the next review. I'll be seeing you then. Bye-bye.